You tired of spending Memorial Weekend in Miami or Vegas?
We'll join Cam and Rome's thrill in Brazil.
We talking sun, sand, and samba.
Come light skin like Barack, leave tan like Michelle Obama.
We big stepping up the Celeron stairs, getting blessed of the Christ Redeemer.
Cool off at Ipanema Beach, cause it's hot like a fever.
We'll be eating good, cause the food will be plentiful.
We'll be touching down at Ilha Grande, cause you know it's
beautiful. We'll be selling, volleyballing, and dancing.
Going out, beautiful ladies, and romancing. Come on, man. We'll be doing all that and so much more.
Like our trips this year and our trips before.
But that's neither here nor there. So book your spot now and catch a fare.
So don't miss out like this year and make yourself a vow
that you'll pull that trigger, because tickets are available now.
Alright, y'all, we tired.
Hit that link in the bio.
Why our hips still moving?
I don't know.
Stop them.
No.
Alright.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Keysha E, and I am back with another car chronicle. This time is the time I, like I'm sure many of you have done before, lost my car for a whole weekend. It happens. Let me paint the picture. The year was 2010. Okay, it was my class reunion, my 10-year reunion. I'm in town. I had just moved back because I came out here 07, 08. I had moved back to LA because I was like, ooh, I ain't really trying to live this life. So I was back home, my 10-year reunion. I'm excited for it. Me and my girls, we going to all the events, but it was a lot happening that weekend. Okay, so the first night was the Princess Boat. So there's this boat downtown Detroit, the Princess Boat. You get on, the boat takes off, you go on a ride. It's a whole party, food, whatever, right? So they're very specific, like you have to be here by this time because the boat is taking off. We're not waiting for nobody. But on that same day, Jeezy had a concert. I couldn't miss that, right?
Couldn't miss that.
What year is this?
This is 2010.
Absolutely.
Couldn't miss that.
Yeah.
The same night also, T Woods had a party. If you're from Detroit, you know T Woods' party was banging like pots and pans, okay? It's this promoter who back in the day, you couldn't miss a T Woods party. And then there was also something happening, I think, at Floods that night. Oh, no. It was, gosh, what's the name of that place? It's Taste Pizza Bar now. If you're from Detroit, you might know what I'm talking about. So point is, we strategically plan how we're going to do all of these things, and we're going to get on the boat before the boat leaves, okay? So we get dressed, we go out, we hit the Jeezy concert first, because I want to say it was at Shane Park. It was kind of like a bit earlier. We stayed there for as long as we could. We left there. We went to the spot downtown. We left there. We went to T Woods' party. And I think we went to Floods that night. So we had a lot going on, right? And at some point, we were like, yo, it doesn't make sense for all of us to be driving. And this is where So I left my car, right? I parked my car, cool. I'll hop in the car with my friend Shannon. The problem is I don't know where I left my car, right? And at this point, there's a little bit of alcohol involved. So we make all our stops. We had a ball. We had a good time. We made it to the boat right before we was about to take off, hop on the boat. We had a good time on the boat. We leave the boat. And we're like, all right, take me back to my car. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, dang. So we went to the one spot. I was like, my car, I knew it wasn't Shane Park. We went to the one spot. I'm like, my car wasn't here. Then we went to the Taste Pizza Bar spot. Looked around there, rode around. My car wasn't there. We went by Floods. And I was like, where's my car? And then we were trying to remember, like, I think we went someplace else, but we didn't know, like, where else did we go? So at this point, it's late. We tired. I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll just find it tomorrow. So she takes me back to the house. And so we go back to the house, and because I'm in transition from I had lived in LA and I had moved back to Detroit, I'm still at my parents' house at this point. My dad is very concerned because keep in mind this is after valet.
At Floods.
So my daddy is like not understanding how you come home without a car. Where's your car? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Whatever. So the next day, Shannon picks me up. We're gonna go look for my car. We look for my car. We can't find it. We got to go to the other event. It was like an all-day event that day. So we went to the event, and at this point, some of my other classmates are like, oh, yo, Keysha, did you find your car? And I was like, oh, no, I didn't find it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna find it tomorrow. Had a great time, had a ball. Wasn't in no position to try to find my car at the end of the night, right?
This
is day two. This is now Saturday. That was Friday when I lost it. Saturday. Sunday, we like, hey, listen, we're finding the car.
Wait, before we get to Sunday, what your dad say on Saturday?
My dad is just completely, at this point, he didn't call it a family meeting. He got my cousins on three-way, like, somebody gonna have to give me some information. What is the girl doing? Yeah. Is the drugs involved? Like, my dad is very like, what is going on?
It makes sense.
So Sunday, I was like, we're gonna find the car. That was the plan. We're gonna find the car before the picnic. Sunday was a big picnic. Shannon came pick me up. We headed on a search downtown to find the car. But headed down there at the light on Jefferson, we ended up seeing DJ Polo. If you're from Detroit, you know DJ Polo. And DJ Polo was like, yo, come to this day party that was going on down by, gosh, what's the name of that club? It's not, can't think of the name of the club. It's right off Jefferson. It was like popping for a brief, it was across from the River Rock. If you're from Detroit, you know what I'm talking about. Across from the River Rock, it was popping for a brief little moment of time. So we looked at each other like, let's go.
That's irresponsible.
We'll go to, the car is gonna be wherever it's at, right? Let's go to the day party. So it was a day party, kicked it, and it was like, oh, we gotta go, we gotta make it to the picnic. Get to the picnic, everybody's like, Keysha, where's your car? Did you find your car? Where's your car? And I'm like, y'all, people lose their car every day, B. Like, let me enjoy the picnic. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see that I'm talking to y'all kids. Like, let me have my moment. So enjoy the picnic. We leave the picnic, and we're like, all right, we have to find this car, right? Because I gotta go to work Monday. So let's figure this out. So we retracing our steps, like, okay, we went here, and there was one place we think we went, but we don't really know. Like, we know we went someplace else, but where? So we riding all around downtown at this point. Finally, I don't even know, we wasn't even gonna take this street, and she made a turn, and I see my car in a lot. The lot is completely empty. The lot is not by any club, any bar, any lounge, anything. How it got there, I have no idea. Completely empty, and it's gated. So I can't even get the car. So I'm like, all right, well, at least I know where it's at. Let me just map. I see where we at. I go home. I'm gonna get the car the next day. Somehow by the next day, I got a phone call. I don't know how. It was our, I was about to say Armenian, that's LA. Chaldean man. I hope that's the correct proper term. Middle Eastern man, right? Whose lot it was, who apparently had attitude because my car had been there for 3 days. And I'm like, sir,
absolutely.
I didn't know. I would have came and got it had I known where it was at. Why you ain't called me sooner? You are actually a part of the problem yourself. And I was like, hey, I'll come get it when I get off work. I still gotta go to work on Monday.
It's Monday.
So now it's Monday. I thought you a couple extra dollars. Well, how much was the parking? $10? Cool, I'll give you 40. Like, geez. And so when I got off work Monday, I went and I picked up my car.
Here's my thing.
It's the lack of, it's almost like how the ambulance people be talking to you. It's the lack of urgency to find a vehicle that's yours, like, that you need to go get. Like, I don't think how I operate, and I think how you operate, Cam, I would never lost. I mean,
okay.
But you also been like, yo, I'm not going to this party right now. I need to find my car. Yeah, I need to figure this out. Yeah, I need to figure this out.
Well, no, because the way I look at it is that the car is going to be there wherever it's at. The party is for a limited amount of time.
So it just wasn't going to get told. You knew it wasn't going to get told.
I was pretty confident. I didn't feel like I had parked anywhere that would have been like towed. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, so I felt like the worst I would get is a ticket. I felt like.
How your dad asked you that question is that's such a dad question. Like, how you lose a car? And like, he confused. He don't know how that happened because it don't happen. You said it happened every day. I don't think it happened.
But you know the funny thing about my dad, because I was like, he done told me stories where he left his car running the entire time outside of a party, pulled up to valet.
He couldn't help it.
He could help it. He pulled up after it was a Pistons game. My dad is real tall. They thought he was a player. It was like nobody could get in, whatever. And they thought he was a Pistons player. It was like, oh, come on. He left the car running, went in there, hung out, had a great time, partied the night away.
He knew what the car was.
But it was running. Anybody could have took the car, sir. Anybody.
They ain't stealing from the Detroit Pistons back then. That's when y'all was good.
First of all, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you do that.
Ain't one player on the team right
Please
now.
Don't you do that.
There ain't one player on the team right now.
I just went to a game.
So I got
Kate Cunningham.
All right, I got one statement and one question. One statement, shout out to Shannon. She was a good friend. She picked you up every day.
Yeah.
It took you around to find this car. Because I know this before Uber, so, you know, hopefully you put 5 on the tank, because that's all it took back then.
Yeah.
My question is, what you think T Wood's doing right now?
T Woods is actually still throwing parties.
Damn.
Last time I was home for Thanksgiving somebody was
12
going to
years
his
Like, is that a good thing or a sad thing? Like, he leveled up doing.
Well, no, I think I've heard that he's leveled up. Like, it's
Okay.
not like it's a more grown and sexy kind of
Okay.
vibe. It ain't no
Okay.
riffraff, you know what I mean? But he's still like making his money, doing his thing. Like, he has created a name for himself that like
Shout out to
you
Wood.
gonna still show up if you're at a T Wood party.
Shout out T Wood. T
See
Wood.
Wood.
We gotta pull up.
Well, look, don't lose your car though.
Come on, man.
happens.
I ain't gonna have my car.
Comment below if you've ever lost your car. And we're gonna see how many comments we got. I bet you it's a
That
bunch.
shit gonna be empty. All right.